Officer Marcus Thompson pulled over the sleek black sedan on Maple Street, convinced he had found his suspect. The description matched perfectly: black woman, early 30s, long natural hair, driving a luxury vehicle. What he didn't know was that he was about to make the biggest mistake of his career. "Step out of the vehicle, ma'am," he barked, hand resting on his weapon. Dr. Angela Richardson, a successful pediatric surgeon and wife of Mayor James Richardson, complied with confusion. She had been returning from a charity gala where she'd raised over $50,000 for the children's hospital. "Officer, I think there's been some mistake," she began. "Save it. You match the description of a suspect who just robbed the jewelry store on 5th Street. Turn around and put your hands behind your back." Despite her protests and attempts to explain who she was, Officer Thompson refused to listen. In his mind, he had caught a dangerous criminal trying to talk her way out of trouble. "I'm telling you, I'm Dr. Angela Richardson. My husband is the mayor. Please just call." "Yeah, and I'm the president," Thompson scoffed. "Turn around now." What happened next would be talked about in the city for years to come. In his overzealous attempt to search for evidence, Officer Thompson noticed what he thought might be a weapon hidden in her hair. Without warning or proper procedure, he pulled out his utility knife. "Don't move," he shouted, and in one swift motion, he cut through her beautiful, shoulder-length locks that she had been growing for over 3 years. Angela gasped in horror as her hair fell to the ground. The violation she felt was indescribable, not just the physical assault, but the complete disregard for her dignity and humanity. "You have no right," she whispered, tears streaming down her face. "I'll determine what rights you have," Thompson replied coldly, continuing his search and finding nothing. Just then, his radio crackled to life. "All units, suspect has been apprehended on 3rd Street. Repeat, jewelry store robber in custody. Disregard previous bolo." Thompson's blood ran cold. He looked at the woman before him, really looked at her for the first time. The elegant dress, the surgical precision of her manicure, the luxury car's registration clearly visible on the dashboard showing the name Richardson. "Oh no," he breathed, suddenly recognizing her from the countless city events and newspaper photos. You're really Dr. Angela Richardson." "The mayor's wife," she said quietly, her voice steady despite her tears. "The woman you just assaulted." Within 20 minutes, the scene was swarming with supervisors, the police chief, and Mayor Richardson himself. The mayor's face was a mask of controlled fury as he took in the sight of his wife's shorn hair scattered on the asphalt. "Angie, my God, what did he do to you?" Mayor Richardson wrapped his wife in his arms, his voice breaking. Police Chief Williams arrived and immediately began damage control, but it was too late. Angela had already used her phone to document everything, and several bystanders had recorded the incident. "Officer Thompson, you're suspended immediately pending a full investigation," Chief Williams announced, but the consequences were just beginning. By evening, the story had gone viral. #Justice for Angela was trending nationwide. The city faced federal civil rights investigations, massive protests, and calls for the mayor to take decisive action against police misconduct. Dr. Angela Richardson, despite her trauma, became a powerful voice for police reform. Her dignified response and her husband's commitment to systemic change led to the most comprehensive police reform package in the city's history. Officer Thompson faced criminal charges for assault, lost his job, and became a symbol of everything wrong with policing in America. His moment of prejudice and power-drunk behavior cost him his career and changed a city forever. The hair would grow back, but the impact of that day would reshape how an entire community viewed justice, dignity, and the abuse of power. Sometimes it takes cutting down the wrong person to realize that everyone deserves to be treated with respect, regardless of who they're married to. Epilogue. Dr. Angela Richardson established the Dignity in Justice Foundation, which provides legal aid to victims of police misconduct and advocates for comprehensive police reform. The incident, while traumatic, became a catalyst for meaningful change in law enforcement practices across the nation.